In a growing trend, some desperate families are bypassing government officials and now turning to private contractors to help find their children lost to the streets. Options are especially limited in cases where people disappear of their own volition, especially when drugs or mental health issues are involved. And as the challenges mount, this unconventional approach might just be many families' last resort. Joining us now is Vicki Lucas, founder of Equanimity Interventions. She's a crisis interventionist who helps track down missing people, often struggling with addiction or mental health issues, with the help of a team of private contractors across the country. What a job, Vicki. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Natasha. Great to be here.
Can you walk us through the typical process that you go through when approached by a family?
Well, first, there's an interview process. I ask the family to send me detailed information over, well, we do a phone call, and then I get several emails from all the family members. If there's any mental health history, sometimes they're diagnosed, sometimes they're not. Also, obviously, where they were last seen. Most families know where their family member is on the streets, and if there's drugs involved, or if it's just mental health, or if it's both. And then I build a plan with the family on how the approach is going to be, what staff members I'm going to bring with me that might relate to this person. And I get a team together, a team including psychiatrists, hospitals, speaking with the mental health crisis team, with the police department in that area. And we get all our ducks in a row, and then we go out and start our work.
Vicki, what can a family do if a minor disappears of their own volition? They essentially run away, especially if there's a substance or a mental health issue at play.
Did you say a minor or
a minor?
An adult?
A minor.
Well, with a minor, we would go look for them and involve police, and even if there's still a minor. So in most states or most counties, seems to vary from county to county. But with a minor, we have a lot, the chances of getting help from PD, law enforcement, crisis mental health teams that work with PD, the chances are a lot higher of PD than taking them and helping us get them to where they need to go.
Yeah, is it a lost cause once they're no longer minors? Does it just become so much more difficult for families to get back in touch and convince them to get help?
It's not a lost cause, but when it falls on the hands of law enforcement, I mean, they've got protocols, and there's really, in most states, they have to be suicidal or homicidal to be placed on a psychiatric hold. Here we call it a 5150. It's different in every state, but different states have different laws. For instance, in Florida, you can petition the courts to get some type of a guardianship. I can't remember what the law is called right now, where it's a lot easier for you to get law enforcement involved and get them picked up and placed into treatment. Different states have different laws. Here in California, it seems that we're more on the side of protecting the rights of the sick person. The problem is that the person that's on drugs or mentally ill has lost the ability to make a good choice for themselves. So asking them to make that choice to be on the streets or continue that lifestyle, I mean, I always ask who in their right mind would choose that lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah. And Vicki, I'm looking at, we're almost out of time, I'm so sorry, but we're looking at that stat, more than 1,000 minors saved by private contractors. Vicki, in the last few seconds we have, what would you want every family to know?
I would want every family to know that there is help, and there's not just me, there's other contractors, and I'm free to talk to anybody at any time and give some advice. I've got a website, and laws are changing. And I think in the future, we're going to see it become a lot easier for families to get help, because they shouldn't have to hire me. It shouldn't go to this extreme.
Yeah. Vicki Lucas, it must be such tough work, but I really appreciate it. And I thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.